Let's talk about my reading goals for 2025. So I know I'm a couple weeks late with this video, but it's still January, so we're still gonna roll with it. You know, I have 5. I wouldn't say that they're New Year's resolutions per se, but they are goals that I would like to accomplish with my reading for the next year. So my reading goal, like the actual number of books I'm gonna read this year. So normally I read quite a lot. Like a book a week is not unusual for me, so I set my reading goal at 52 books. So that's one book a week. If I miss that, I won't be too upset about it. So my second goal is to borrow more books from the library. I do like, owning physical copies of the books. I am a big, rereader. One day I would like to have my own, actual library, but I'm not living in a place that's super conducive to that right now. As you can see, my shelves are kind of at capacity. Also, I am from a very small town type area. The library here isn't huge, so it'll mostly be digital and audio copies. But the more I borrow from there, the better the library does, and I would hate to see my community lose that as a resource. And on that note, I would like to start a reading journal. I am not great at remembering what I've read and some of the smaller details, and as someone who makes book content, that's a problem. So if I have somewhere to write down all of my thoughts on the books that I'm reading, you get more thorough reviews and just higher quality content overall. My fourth goal is to make a dent in my physical TBR. I am really bad for stopping at Walmart or a grocery store or something and just buying a cheap paperback just to kill time with, because for some reason I never think far enough ahead to bring a book with me. It's better now that I have my Kindle for sure, but I have all these books that I've read the first quarter to a half of because I was reading them in a parking lot waiting for my next appointment or whatever to happen, that I brought home and set down and then completely forgot about. So I don't know for sure how many I have. I'm gonna make a spreadsheet to get a total tally and everything. But my goal is to read at least one of those a month, I think, from here on out. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna, go about priority, but I think the idea that I have in my head so far is to have my tarot deck pick a book. So I don't know if I'll just, do a tarot reading for that or if I'll just assign a card to each book. Last but not least, I need to pick an audiobook that I'm very excited about and have it for gym use only. If you've been following me for a little while, you know that I have rheumatoid arthritis. Going from a 210-pound deadlift to 2 8-pound dumbbells in your physiotherapist's office pretty much overnight is humbling. And one of my non-reading goals is to get back in the gym this year a little bit more consistently. So if I have a book that I'm really excited about that I am only allowed to listen to, while I'm working out, I'm hoping that that'll help me a little bit out with the motivation part of it. So yeah, those are my reading goals for the year. Let me know yours. Maybe we can hype each other up a little bit.